Repairing a central heating hot water switch and relay. These things are quite easy to repair, and it's worth repairing them because they cost £80 each. These 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 screws down there will undo the circuit board. This is the circuit board extracted. This is the way it works. You have your signal from the thermostat. If the thermostat's on, which puts 250 volts on there, or 240, through that capacitor, little power supply that is very similar to what you find in mobile phone chargers. Little smoothing cap there, 47 microfarad, which then goes to the relay. This is all in a box, the relay. And this then switches on the synchronous motor to control the pump. I didn't put the pump down here, but this actually goes to the hot water pump down there, so, or the valve. That's it, the valve for the hot water pump there. Okay, and your hot water goes in that direction roughly. Not doing this very well, but that's your valve, so that's mechanically connected all the way up there. The other switch controls actually sends a signal to the boiler to switch it on. So the idea is, when you've got a signal from the thermostat telling the hot water to boil, the little power supply works here, switches the relay on, throws these switches, one of which controls the synchronous motor, the other of which switches the boiler on for the hot water. At the same time, the synchronous motor will turn on the valve for the hot water. There is a manual override, but there's the basic circuit. Now, what I found on my one was that this capacitor had gone. It was a 0.33 microfarad, or 330 nanofarad if you're in looking at it in the modern sense. It was open circuit or leaky, and didn't supply enough for the little bridge recce to switch the relay on. I tried a number of things for elimination. I tried the relay simply because I had one knocking about in the workshop. That didn't do it. I then tried the 47 microfarad because I couldn't find, that is a 24 volt relay, so if I put 24 volts on there, I only found about 10 volts on there, so I wondered if that was open circuit, giving me simply just mains ripple and nothing else. But it was actually that was open circuit. Now these things are very easy to repair. They're £80 units, but I doubt whether there's a fiver's worth of components in it. These things are pennies. This was the actual capacitor we're looking at there. The diodes, there's a little package. If we look on there, there's the package, a little diode package there. That's that there. That's a bridge rectifier. But if you've got in your workshop a few diodes, you could make up your own bridge rectifier if that was open circuit. But very reliable. Doubt whether those. That's why I didn't even bother looking at that. So that's it by elimination. Really, I did the relay, the cap, and the main supply cap to the bridge recce. And that's the circuit. Here are the micro switches for the that drive the synchronous motor and the switch to the boiler to switch that on. And there's a synchronous motor, of course, the big boy there, and the manual. There's the manual switching. So £80 these are. Probably the most expensive thing in it is the synchronous motor. I wouldn't like that. If you eBayed a synchronous motor, I mean, 20 quid max. But there we are. So save yourself some money and see if you can repair this unit. It's ever so easy. Took me well, maybe an hour trying bits and bobs, but I should have perhaps gone straight to that. But it looked really healthy. Looks absolutely nothing wrong with it. No bulges, nothing. But that's what it was. That's what it was. Luckily I had one kicking about in the workshop. There we are. I stripped down old televisions and it pays off because that obviously fell out of one of them. So there you have it. That's the relay. That's the little electrolytic capacitor. That's that thing there. And good luck and save yourself 80 quid.